Let's talk about self-discipline. It's not about being strict or rigid. It's about making choices that align with your goals even when it's tough. Poor discipline can seriously mess with your life. It's like a slow leak in a tire. Over time, it can leave you stranded. We've all been there, hitting that snooze button, grabbing fast food, or scrolling through social media instead of working. These little choices add up. They chip away at our self-esteem. The good news is we don't have to stay stuck. Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. Make small, conscious choices each day. Ditch the excuses and step into your power. You've got this. Let's be honest. Bad habits are sneaky. They creep in slowly, often disguised as harmless indulgences. But over time, they can take control, leading to serious consequences, including addiction.
Addiction thrives on impulsivity, that voice in your head that screams for instant gratification. It tells you to choose the easy way out, the quick fix.
You have the power to break free from bad habits and reclaim control of your life. It starts with recognizing the problem and seeking support when you need it. Ever notice how a lack of discipline can impact your relationships? When you consistently put your own needs above others, it creates an imbalance that can strain even the strongest bonds. Think about it. If you're always late, break promises, or prioritize your own desires without considering the feelings of your loved ones, it erodes trust and creates resentment.
Relationships thrive on reciprocity, on giving and receiving in equal measure. When you lack the discipline to show up for others consistently, it sends the message that you don't value them or the relationship. This can lead to conflicts, misunderstandings, and ultimately, a breakdown of communication.
But it doesn't have to be this way. Self-discipline isn't just about you, it's about the people you love. It's about making the effort to be present, to keep your word, and to consider their needs alongside your own. Remember, strong relationships require effort, and self-discipline provides the foundation for that effort to flourish.
Section 4, can't say no, the problem with impulsivity. We've all been there, giving in to that tempting dessert, making a snap purchase we can't afford, or blurting out something we later regret. Narrator, impulsivity. It's the enemy of self-discipline. It's that urge to act without thinking, to grab for immediate gratification even when you know it's not in your best interest.
The problem with impulsivity is that it often leads to poor decision-making. When we act without thinking, we don't consider the potential consequences of our actions. This can lead to a cycle of regret, guilt, and self-sabotage.
But here's the good news. You can train your brain to be less impulsive. It starts with becoming aware of your triggers, those situations or emotions that tend to lead you down the impulsive path.
Once you identify your triggers, you can develop strategies to manage them. This might involve taking a pause before reacting, practicing mindfulness, or seeking support from a therapist or counselor. Section 5. Discipline, your secret weapon for success. Let's talk about success. Not just the kind of success that comes with wealth or fame, but the kind that comes from living a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. Self-discipline is your secret weapon on this journey. It's the driving force that empowers you to set goals, stay focused, and persevere even when faced with challenges. Think of self-discipline as the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. It's about making conscious choices each day that align with your values and aspirations, even when it's hard. It's about showing up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about progress. It's about recognizing that setbacks are a natural part of the journey and using them as opportunities for growth. Embrace the power of discipline and watch as it unlocks a world of possibilities.
Section 6, take charge. You have the power to change.
Here's the bottom line. You have the power to change. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You are not defined by your past mistakes or your current circumstances.
You have the ability to choose a different path, one that leads to a brighter, more fulfilling future.
It all starts with a decision. A decision to take responsibility for your choices, to break free from the grip of bad habits, and to cultivate the discipline needed to create the life you deserve.
It won't be easy. There will be challenges along the way, but I promise you, it will be worth it.
So what are you waiting for? The time for excuses is over. The time for action is now.
Embrace the power of self-discipline and step into the best version of yourself. You've got this.